Warming up is a must if you take your training seriously. Not only does it prevent injury, but it also improves performance. This means that your workouts will produce better results and therefore, you'll also reach your goals faster. A great tool to start your warm-up is the jump rope. Jumping rope gets your heart pumping more blood and your lungs more air in no time. It also gets your skin dripping sweat before you know it. Contrary to other typical warm-up exercises such as jogging, both lower and upper musculature get activated. You also have the element of jumping, which is great if you're preparing for a workout that includes plyometric exercises such as vertical jumps and burpees. Finally, jumping rope requires coordination and focus. This helps you be more in the moment and let go from whatever daily stressors might be distracting you as you're trying to begin your workout. To get started, open an interval timer on your phone. I'll include my favorite ones in the comment section below. For a beginner, set the work time at 20 seconds and the rest time at 30 seconds. If you're an intermediate rope jumper, set both the work and rest interval at 30 seconds. If you're an advanced rope jumper, well, you're advanced, so you probably know what works best for you. I like to skip rope for 45 seconds and rest for 30 seconds. In total, go for 3 to 4 sets. As we mentioned so far, jumping rope increases your body's temperature, your heart and respiratory rate, and it activates the whole body. This is all great and it makes jumping rope one of the most effective single exercises to get your warm-up started, but it's not a complete warm-up. For a complete warm-up, it's important to follow a basic cardiovascular-oriented warm-up exercise such as the jump rope with a set of more specific and targeted exercises. Exercises that will prepare each joint and the connective tissue and muscle surrounding it to move in different angles and ranges of motion. The following routine uses a combination of dynamic stretching and mobility drills that will bulletproof your body for any bodyweight-based workout. Mobility drills are controlled movements that gradually increase the range of motion of a joint. They improve the circulation of your joint's synovial fluid. Think of your joints as hinges and the synovial fluid as your body's natural grease, preparing your body to move with efficiency and safety. A short definition of dynamic stretching would be stretching as you are moving. In other words, it's an active movement of your body that brings forth a stretch without though being held statically at the end position. In comparison with static stretching, dynamic stretching has been proven to be more effective for warming up. We'll start off from the top and warm up our neck first. Roll your head slowly back and forward, and as you do this, keep your mouth closed with a tongue glued on the roof of your mouth during the upward movement. This will give your neck flexors a better stretch. Next, turn your head right and left, as if you're trying to look behind you in the background. Always start slow with the neck and gradually increase the range of motion. Extend your arms away from the shoulders and turn one arm's palm upwards. That's supination if you want a more technical term, and the other arm's palm downwards. That's pronation. This is my favorite starter mobility drill to open up the shoulders. Pull and extend your arms upwards and downwards in a dynamic yet controlled motion. This is a great exercise for the latissimus dorsi, the primary muscle used during pull-ups. This exercise opens up the chest and front deltoids. Move your arms back and forth in a horizontal line and keep your shoulders down to allow the chest to open up properly. Lean on your knees and palms, keeping your palms underneath your shoulders and your knees under your hips. From this position, twist your elbows in and out. This is another favorite mobility drill for the elbows and shoulders. For most people, getting a decent range of motion in this exercise takes some time, so practice and be patient. Next, sit down and open your legs at an angle you're comfortable enough to lean forward with your back straight. Try to relax into the stretch in order for your hamstrings to gradually loosen up as you slowly move forth and back. As you start feeling more comfortable in this position, start twisting your torso right and left, extending each arm to the opposite leg. This will also open up your QL, the deepest abdominal muscle located in your lower back, often a muscle that is quite tight and contributes to lower back pain. Get up and assume a straight elbow plank position. From this position, start retracting and depressing your shoulder blades in order to lower your body. Next, push yourself up by opening your shoulder blades and bringing your shoulders forward. That's shoulder protraction if you want a more technical term again. Usually your brain will get mixed up and you will automatically bend your elbows, so try to be very conscious about keeping them straight. Finally, find something to hang from. Either that's some kind of bar or, my favorite choice, gymnastic rings. The goal is to lift your body upwards, again, without bending your elbows. This is achieved by downward rotation and depression of the shoulder blades, pulling your shoulders back and down in simple words. For this mobility drill to make sense faster, I recommend that you first master the previous one, straight elbow push-ups. For a beginner, all this might sound like a lot on paper. Once you learn to perform the whole warm-up routine by heart though, it won't take more than 12 to 14 minutes max. If this still sounds like a lot of time to spend on warming up, all I can do is use one of my favorite training quotes and tell you that if you don't have enough time to warm up, you don't have enough time to work out. Even when you're short on time, it's always best to warm up properly and sacrifice some of the time of the rest of the workout than doing the opposite, as a lot of people do. Injuries caused from not preparing your body adequately before training are one of the most common reasons people get discouraged to continue training. I don't know about you, but I hate to see results go down the drain due to an injury that could have been avoided. The general sensation you want to aim for after completing an efficient warm-up should be within the following lines. A rise in temperature enough to cause at least a mild perspiration, feeling your muscles stimulated enough and energized but not drained, and enough freedom of movement in your joints to perform each exercise of your workout comfortably. Through time, you'll notice that your warm-up also becomes sort of a ritual that gets your workout started. Besides your body, it will also prepare your mind to slowly get into training mode. Even when you're not in a proper mood to exercise, as you start to warm up, any feeling of procrastination you might have will dissolve and you'll gradually get absorbed into the workout. Give it a try. Any day you don't feel like working out, just tell yourself, I'll simply go through the warm-up and after that I won't do anything else if I don't feel like it. It's one of my oldest tricks and it never fails me. That was all for today. In our next video, we'll see a workout that only requires a set of gymnastic rings and a jump rope. Till then, keep on training.